pole completes the classification. We go back to the highlights, Bruce.
It was all about getting it off the line. We heard from Andrew Beaumont. He let the front runners get away. A bit of a problem there at the back of the grid. The Connaught of Malcolm Cook. But up front, it was immediately the first two cars on the grid getting clear. Will Nuttall in the low-line Cooper and Miles Griffiths in the taller front-engine Lotus. There they were. The number one Lotus trying to make it straight-line speed advantage work. And he did that very, very early on. Halfway around the opening lap. And great racing between this pair. They gave each other space, settled down. On that stage in the race, we had Rudy Friedrichs, the number 12 Cooper, in the battle. But he wasn't to stay long. We had a spin from the number 56 Maserati of Brad Baker. Didn't hit anything, thank goodness.
Not on a car that pricey. Baker was able to rejoin, and time again we saw these two scrapping, and it was entertaining all the way. He said, didn't he, Will Nuttall? I hope everyone enjoyed it. We put on a show. They did. They really, really did.
Yeah, so tentative looks up the inside, just constantly keeping Miles Griffiths looking in his mirrors. The lower Cooper tucking down beneath. Then we had other rotations. That was Clinton McCarthy, who was up in about 4th place in that Lotus 18. The spin didn't help. Here we have Griffiths looking left, looking right into his mirrors. Where is Will Nuttall? Well, he's right behind you, about 3 coats of paints behind, getting closer all the time.
They did manage not to have even the merest hint of contact, but then the change of the lead and the demise for car number 1.
Yeah, very shortly that pulled into the pits. There it is at a standstill. So unlucky for Miles Griffiths. He will be back. Great run. And then through to the end, it was 100 all the way. It was Will Nuttall controlling things. Some brilliant onboard footage from the Maserati 250F. So you could just see the size of the wheel. You could see whether it was raining or not. But then the biggest moment of the race in many ways was the Scarab being presented with no options whatsoever. Mark Shaw, who's had quite an over-exciting day here at the Sunday at the Goodwood Revival, somehow kept it in the straight line, but the man who kept it straightest was our race winner, Will Nuttall. Brilliant job in the low-line Cooper.
It looked great, it was driven brilliantly, and that was a fine race to enjoy. The Richmond and Gordon Trophies, race 11 of the meeting, and it's being claimed by Will Nuttall, who got a high five as well, and celebrating with the family absolutely immediately. Well done, Will Nuttall, the winner of the race in some style.